Is smurfing in Apex a problem? Out of 7,000 votes, 76% of y'all said yes, and 24% said no. And smurfing, by the way, is when a good player intentionally puts themselves in worse lobbies, usually by making a new account. Happens a lot in mini games like Overwatch, League, Apex. You'll see like, what was it, Diamond to Masters. It's like, it's Timmy's most popular vid. Smurfing is becoming less and less of a effective strategy in Apex, although the game itself is encouraging smurfing more than it ever has before, given the absolutely atrocious matchmaking. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down why smurfing is no longer that effective, and also what Apex can do to make it so folks don't need to smurf. The reason why people smurf is because they can't enjoy the game. When you're a good player and you don't have a team to play with, or even if you do have a team to play with, the game can become monotonous. Why is smurfing less effective? Look at Ranked, for instance. Ranked now has uncapped KP reward, which will probably get nerfed or have some dynamic feature added to where the lower rank you are, the less capped it is, the higher rank you are, the more capped it is. In any case, whenever you are making a new account and you're smurfing, right, you're in rookie, you can get a rookie in one game. You can get like 2 levels in bronze in one game. You can get so many points, you're just skyrocketing through ranked to where smurfing's now less effective. Before, you could be in ranked for a while. You'd be in bronze, just dunking on nerds for a little bit, then silver, same deal, then gold. All the while, each time you leveled up, it'd take longer and longer. But now, you can go from rookie to masters in a couple hours. Like 10 if you're on roller like Valholst and absolutely a demon. But in that case, smurfing is less effective. You have to make more accounts to do the same thing. Now also look at pubs. The skill-based matchmaking is insane. You will be making a new account, and if you do well for like 2 whole games, 3 whole games, you basically put back into your normal SBMM, which is hilarious. And SBMM, by the way, should exist. You want to shelter the absolute zucchinis, but the moment you become like a half-grown cucumber, you should get put into just regular matches. It should be random. But right now, it's like most of my lobbies are just me versus Diamond, Master, and Pred players in pubs. I thought I was playing pubs, not ranked. By the way, the reason why folks smurf in Apex right now is because of how strict the skill-based matchmaking is in pubs. There's like, what was it, the peak 500,000 players, like concurrent maybe 100K to be generous, and yet I'm playing against the same folks in pubs, whether it's weekday, weekend, day or night, doesn't matter. I'm playing against the same folks in pubs, and there's 100,000 plus people. Ain't no way that makes any sense. And it's almost always going to be Diamond, Master, and Pred players. Like, and you'll get like the occasional zucchinis in there to try and offset the insane sweatiness of the lobby, but even then that doesn't make much sense to me. And you also can't escape the horrible matchmaking and terrible SBMM in ranked. Ranked is supposed to be where you have equal players of equal skill facing each other, battling it out to see who's better, and then those folks rank up. Now you just have Pred players dunking on Carl Jr. in the freaking Weenie Hut squad that are like diamond and 2 plats, or full plats, or a full team of golds. That's what's happening. You have full pro teams doing this to these gamers, these innocent folks getting off their 9 to 5, trying to enjoy the game they really they love, but they can't do it anymore. And then like, man, ranked feels pretty bad because the matchmaking's terrible. Putting Pred players versus Diamond players, which makes no sense. And they're like, we'll go play pubs. And then pubs is terrible. They're like, dude, this ain't it. Some folks are like, you know what? I'm gonna make a smurf and solo queue. If you're smurfing or you're solo queuing, I see no problem with that. Like, sure, you may ruin some folks' games here and there, but overall, that's a better solution, because if you don't smurf and like you're a really good player, right? You're just stacking ranked and diamond, and you're ruining people's games anyway, because the devs or the folks in charge, whoever, is orchestrating a terrible matchmaking experience. So either way, somebody's getting screwed. That's the current state of the game. It's insane. Now, how do we solve this awful experience? How do we reduce the amount of folks who smurf? Because you'll never get rid of it. You'll never get rid of this. It's sort of like you can't get rid of the people leaving games that'll always exist, but you can definitely reduce it and make it to where there's better alternatives where folks are like, you know what, maybe I won't do that. So in this case, maybe add mercenary solo queue. Make it to where folks in pubs and in ranked can be a solo player matched with other solo players to form a team, and then put against other solo players as enemies who are also in their own team. So no one is stacking. There are no stacks. That makes it much more enjoyable to play, because it's not really fun playing pubs against a good team who is holding each other's Johnsons ferociously. That's not fun. It's just not. I'm trying to play pubs for fun. I'm using fun guns. You're running R31 PK. That's fine. But then you're also holding hands, playing like the meta characters like Seer and whatnot, calm and everything. It's like, dog, I can't even play pubs for fun because y'all playing ranked in pubs because Apex pubs is ranked with no reward. That's one solution. The other solution is to fix ranked, which I think solo queue, the mercenary solo queues would be sick. Like even if you do fix ranked, but ranked right now, it ain't making no sense, bro. It ain't making no sense. You blast through ranked so quickly and then you get to these pain points where it's just, once you hit diamond, you're facing Imperial Hal and the boys. I'm just like out here trying to have fun in Diamond. Me and my friends playing, right? Yo, let's play some ranked. Haha, it'd be sick. Meanwhile, I know it's gonna suck. So in back of my head, I'm like, this ain't gonna be it. And I died to freaking Imperial Hal. Like, homie, what are we doing at Respawn? Are we AFK or we're just like, yo, we changed rank a little bit and instead of improving it, let's just go ahead and go balls to the wall and remove the diminishing returns for KP because that makes sense. We want to have in games in Apex Legends. Why the hell would you remove the KP diminishing return cap? Like, what do you, like, what? This is why people will say, do these folks play the game? They'll ask that question about developers. And sometimes the answer in most people's heads is no shot. And this is no exception. There's no shot they're out here playing the game making that kind of change. Like maybe they're trying to see just how broken they can make the game to see what they can try and fix, but like why? Now for pubs, another thing you can do to make smurfing not so prevalent, fix the respawn system. Make it so you can actually practice pubs. Right now, the best thing a new player can do once they hit like a certain rank and they're hitting like a pain point in like ranked, for instance, or in pubs, make another account. That's the best thing you can do. Because why on earth would you want to sit there and just keep bashing your head against the wall in a game that plays like Dark Souls and ranked, and then go play pubs where it plays the exact same way? There's no difference. There's no separation of enjoyment in both these modes. When you can just make a new account, have some easier lobbies, get some more reps in, and actually have a chance. Like Apex makes smurfing more effective than it should be, while also making it ineffective in the long run. It's hilarious to me. Like, just make pubs more fun, add mercenary solo queue, fix the matchmaking in ranked, and you will have a much better game. You'll have less smurfing, you'll have less levers, you will fix so many issues. But will they do this? Most likely not. Also, when is the creator code coming to Apex? Just saying, it makes sense. Y'all charge an actual arm and a leg. Also, side note, they have like these recolors right in the store and you can like, oh, I can buy a recolor with like the in-game V-Bucks, right? It also has the option to pay money. Bro, I have 500,000 shekels of like the free in-game currency. Why on earth would I ever want to pay $18 for a skin when I have the free V-Buck currency? Like remove that option. If I have an absolute gang of currency, I should not have the ability to misclick that shit. I misclicked that shit today. I was pissed. I lost 18 bucks for a skin I didn't even really want. But I was like, you know what? I got free currency, whatever. And I wasn't really paying the best attention. There's no like confirm button. But why is it there in the first place? That pissed me off, dude. In any case, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. If you want to see more like this, leave a like, leave a comment. Helps out the algorithm a ton. And thank y'all for watching. Peace. I was like delayed. I was like lagging.